Shot Ibrahim. Shoot to kill.
Come on, Ibra. Control.
Shot Ian. Shot Ian is deep.
Black number.
Ian wetegerize, Ian wetegerize. Ebale.
Yes, Black number control. You initial.
Tumenye tumalewo je tuzanyemu tukimalawo mu mazzi. huyo. Akira man. Haki ya wewe. Unawetegereza meza ya free. Umesibya Paul. Webale, brother. Mbona ukelele umetulia? Mbona hapa kelele umetulia? Jamani na ukelele. Nasa wao. Ongeani. Imeenda. Jamani.
A very good afternoon, dear viewers. Once again, a very good afternoon, dear viewers. I hope that now you are watching at least as clear as I'm watching. Microphone check. Red Superstar, thank you for the offer of supporting me, but I think it can only happen when I'm close to you. I just thank God that from where I'm watching, the pictures now look good. And I'm hoping that where you are, if you're having even better network, then you are watching even better. For now, Ibrahim Sejjemba from Uganda and Moses Sejjemba from Zambia are drawing 3-all in a race to 7 for a place in the round of last 16 of the ongoing Grand MCHANA Open Pool Championship here at MCHANA Pabanville, Ngong Road, Nairobi. This one is bringing back memories of that match in the round of last 16 last year at the Queen's Sports Club double elimination competition in Bulawayo, Zambia. That one was won by the guy who is on table, the guy that is King Ade, as Moses Sejjemba is nicknamed. The arena is becoming noisier and noisier and noisier as the day grows older and older and older. This one is one of the more competitive matches in the competition so far. Very good white ball management and distribution and brainwork from King Ade, who will be using this frame, this clearance, to win a 4th for himself in a row against the guy that is this event's defending champion. And it's Ibra versus and Moses versus the black for the corner pocket and 6-15 and leads with 4 frames in a row. Ibra 3 and King Ade 4. It is the first time in more than a year that Ibrahim Sejjemba is trailing, that he is down in the Grand Open. In the Grand MCHANA Open. Last year, he did win the event and did win it quite convincingly. Then the prize was $5,000. I do remember it is the tournament that he used to launch his new nickname, the favorite of all his nicknames, the Killer. When he was given a microphone to speak to the crowd after taking down Tanzania's Saif Hamad to win, he only asked one very short question: who is the killer now? And then the fans responded that it is Ibra. Since then, he is nicknamed the Killer, but for now, he is being killed by Moses King Ade, who is leading 4-3. Ibra has this chance to win a 4th for himself, and seemingly he will. He will be playing under a little bit of pressure. He has lots of history against Zambian players and of course against the Zambian fraternity itself. Of course, in 2022 he did move to Sharks Pool Club early in there to play semi-professional pool, for whom he played for close to a year before leaving at the end of the year. But while there, King Ade was one of his fondest opponents, especially outside of league activity. So it is Ibra playing against his former teammate, because the two were members of Eagles Pool Club, which was by then called Sharks Pool Club. I think Moses Sejjemba is carrying the hopes of an entire nation in Zambia, because I think only 2 Zambians out of 5 who are participating in this competition are left in with a chance to fight. That is King Ade himself, who is now leading, as well as Moses Mafia, who is playing exceptionally well in this competition, most especially that 7-0 thumping of world champion Senzo Umeta. Ibra has got himself partially snookered, partially unlucky. Moses Sejjemba can only wait for a chance, and you would think that a chance is indeed coming. There was too much spin on the white ball than Ibra would have wanted. And the fact that it moved a little bit further towards the table for his liking, that's why he is snookered. Whether or not he finds the red, at least Moses Sejjemba has a chance to play. If Ibra looks up to the skies, maybe having a little prayer to the Lord to grant him a little bit of more luck to try and take down King Ade. Thank you for the appreciation. Bakomoso Tebe must be watching from somewhere in Southern Africa. Moses Sejjemba, with this chance he is such a fighter on the table. You'll appreciate that about King Ade. His first ever advent I ever saw with him, between himself and any Uganda, that was 2016, when he did travel to Kampala with the Zambian Chipolo Polo to play in the All Africa Pole Championships in Uganda. He did reach the quarterfinals of the singles event. He also played one money match. I don't remember exactly against who, but he won it at Lumas Club in Kampala. Then is when I learned that the name Ade that he was having at the time is in full Adebayo. That's when the Togolese footballer Emmanuel Adebayo was playing for Arsenal, and it is very easy to realize that he has a striking resemblance with Emmanuel Adebayo, Moses Sejjemba. The only difference between the two is just the beard, but if you dress him in a football jersey, he can very easily play for the Togolese national team. I am kidding, but that is how he resembles Adebayo. And he is called King because in Zambia they call him a king of the pool tables. Now he is on 5 yellows. Exact 5 yellows that he will finish off quite easily, if not for the pressure. What he has between himself and winning a 5th is just pressure. All he needs is to calm himself down, which he normally does. Concentrate, have your mind on your shot, play it as if it is your last, with one pot of a ball, as well as he gets white ball for the next, he will be home and dry for a 5th Moses. He pots. And the extreme noise that you're hearing is for a match between Isaiah Paulo of Tanzania, the guy that is nicknamed the Black Ninja, taking on one of the finest players in Kenya, that is Kevin Kibet. No, Geoffrey Kibet, whom many believe is now maybe Kenya's best player. Henry Dikanya, thank you for watching. In 1 hour, Caesar will be playing against a player whose name I'm forgetting, but is from Tanzania. Once again, Caesar will be playing against a player from Tanzania in about an hour's time from now. Moses Sejjemba, maybe to pot, maybe to play safety, he pots. And even if he hadn't potted, the white ball would have been too safe. That is why I call him a very thoughtful player, and a player that makes himself very hard to beat. Before today, last time I saw him in action was at the Billiards Cafe Double Elimination Classic in Lusaka. I don't remember him having any matches with any Ugandan, but he did reach, I think, the round of last 16. Very decent player. That one is a narrow miss, but could be a very costly miss. Should have given that shot a little bit more time, King Ade, like he normally does, and Ibra doesn't believe his luck.
Shot Ian is key.
There is the white. White is perfect and spot on and accurate. Maybe more of the same skill Ibra needs. Top spin and the white ball bounces off the cushion, moving towards the midpoint of the table, having very good and very easy white for the black. This one, even a weak player like Francis Mukwekwe can pot. Ibrahim Sejjemba now 4 and Moses Sejjemba 4. Thank you, Kamugisha. Daniel watching from Jinja in Uganda, Cynthia Nana supporting Ibra, and you're very happy with that clearance. And special thanks to the Kenya Black Ball Pool Federation as well as the MCHANA Pool Club joint organizing committee personally for the invitation to myself to come and stream the Grand MCHANA Open with facilitation and data and accommodation. Moses Sejjemba attempting to win straight from the break against Ibra again. A match that is really being turned on its head because even Moses was sometimes like to be a very defensive and slow, cautious player. This time deciding to play attack because maybe he realizes that it provides his best chance to try and win this match. Richard Davis, God, thank you for watching. Dennis Charlie, leave Francis alone. He feared to come to Kenya because he thought I would be asking for another money match with him. So let the guy have his piece. Brother Joseph, thank you for watching and supporting. You say you're supporting Caesar. Okay, good luck to you and your Caesar. And after that chance being given to Ibra by Moses in a very important frame right now because it is officially a race to 3. After a race to 7 is now tied at 4-4. And yes, Ibra won the first 3 frames. Then King Ade won the next 4. Ibra stealing another for himself. That's why we are having it at 4-4. The Ibra having a roll of the white ball, bouncing it off the cushion, and he has sight of at least 2 reds he can pot right now, and a frame that I think is as good as gone from King Ade. Apologies for that network glitch. You probably missed one shot. What you may seem to not be missing is the fact that Ibra is going for frame number 9.
Ibra!
The Tanzanian shooter Tonya is 3-2 down against Bwanika Mansur, a Ugandan. There is also two interesting matches in the ladies. I saw the one and only remaining Kenyan in the round of last 16. That is Patricia Kerucha playing against Uganda's Juliet Namuhanga, while Rita Nimasima and Rokia Naiga are about to face off in the quarterfinals. And when that match starts, I will be giving a little bit more attention to the ladies. Moses Sejjemba now against the black to make it 5-5. To have this as one of the more interesting matches in this competition. King at the 5 and the Killer 5. Now rest to 2. And I'm just hoping that where you're watching, you're enjoying this match. Pressure in Kampala, pressure in Lusaka. Expectation in both cities, but also the fear of unknown in both of them. It will be a very painful defeat to whoever of these two players is eliminated in the next 5, 10, 15 minutes, because they've really put up a show, both of them. A little bit of fans confronting each other, most especially the game between. There's a player from Kenya and a player from Uganda on the second table. A Ugandan fan is confronting the Kenyan fans. That is why it is affecting even the ongoing game. That is why we have a little bit of a standstill that is being sorted, and maybe in the next 30 seconds, play will have resumed.
Mama Ian, make sure you're this kid. The
Thank you for watching my main guy, William Soko, who is watching and definitely supporting King Ade, but he's good friends with Ibra as well. But sometimes it's nationalistic interest at heart. And thank you for the good work you've done for African Pool, inspiring a whole generation of streamers, including myself. In the meantime, the Tanzanian Black Ninja has been defeated by Geoffrey Kibet, the Kenyan shooter that is nicknamed KK. Very healthy thing. The hosts still have representation in the tournament. If I'm not mistaken, KK should be taking on Nafiz Kara, another Kenyan, in the next round. That one, for whatever reason, I can say confidently that it will be won by KK. The manager will not be beating his player, not in this tournament. Sorry, Nafiz. Apologies, guys. Sometimes the network is not good at all. We have nothing to do because the point at the venue where I can place my tripod is where it is too far from the main entrance, and there are lots of people at the venue who are consuming internet, and the amount of traffic is affecting the outflow of video. Nonetheless, I shall always try to do my best now. After that scratch and the break from Moses Sejjemba, there is a seeming likelihood that Ibrahim Sejjemba will be the first to 6, which, if he does, will be pressurizing Moses Sejjemba on having to win the last 2 frames or else exit the competition. On now, 2 yellows Ibra, both of them well positioned as the black itself. Here comes Ibra, needing to backspin the white ball, passing of 2 or 1 cushion. I think of 1 cushion, but has to be so cautious on power balance, because I believe that where he needs to put the last yellow maybe is the corner pocket near the top of the screen, and I think that white ball will do. He needed it to look a little bit more rightwards. Even then, I think he will be okay to either of the corner pockets on the right and left of your screen respectively. He seems to be going for the right. On target, white is perfect. Ibra is winning frame on number 11. Of course, from this kind of range, no player can ever miss. It is Ibra 6 and King Ade 5. 2 frames to go. King Ade needs them both, or else his tournament will come to a premature end from the defending champion. A chance that Ibra has is that he is breaking frame number 12. If he can seal this one with an apple, it will be a breath of fresh air for him. It will be exiting Moses Sejjemba. Ade can only pray that Ibra doesn't get to pot a ball, and yet one ball is potted, and another, and the white.
Come on again! Come on again!
Ade has his prayers answered. 3 reds spotted on the break, but the yellows are looking significantly better. The biggest of the likelihoods is that this frame is being won by King Ade, to the effect that we could have a decider which he will be breaking himself. And please keep me company. This one is action that you cannot miss. The table remains open. A little bit of nervousness as Ade was executing his free shot. Yes, I believe he's going for the yellows, but he's making the frame just a little bit more difficult. Nonetheless, still winnable. And by reverse dish. Where is the white going? Just lucky is King Ade. He celebrates by fisting the air as though he has spotted black himself. That is the amount of respect these guys have between each other. And Ibra is having a huge breath, deep breath on his seat. But somehow, King Ade fails. I didn't know that he can sometimes become so nervous. As though he has spotted black himself, that is the amount of respect these guys have between each other. And Ibra is having it is becoming mission possible for Ibra, and if he does make a clearance of this red frame, which will not be easy, Ibra, King Ade will be guilty as charged. You don't get an opportunity this good against a player this good and then return it back. Again, Ibra scratches. As if this is destiny, that this match is headed to a decider. King Ade jumps off his table this time with a lot of speed and a lot of expectation for him, for Zambia, for Eagles Polo Club. And the one person that every participant in the tournament will really like to beat is the defending champion. That's why King Ade is so energized right now. It can even be seen whether you are watching him at the venue or online. Look at how he's flexing his body. Now Ibra knows, and the fans know, as much as I know, as much as you know, that this match between King Ade and the tournament's defending champion will end in a decider.
Nice Ade, nice Ade.
There we go. King Ade now on the black for himself, for Eagles and for Zambia. He aims and shoots. Ibrahim Sejjemba 6 and Moses Sejjemba 6. We have a decider. Hi, just say to the viewers your name and I know and what and your wishes for a day in this match.
Yeah, my name is Ranks. A pool player at Eagles Pupala, and right now I'm behind King Ade, and I'm 100% sure we're taking this one home. It's a goodbye for Ibra.
What will this victory, if he gets it, what will it mean for him and for Eagles and for Zambian polo in general, beating the defending champion in a tournament this big?
Yes, it's a sure win. Once we beat Ibra, we are 75% guaranteed that the first prize is going to go to Eagles, which I'm also sure for the teams is going to Eagles. So it is a very big match for us, and we are behind the day, and we are hoping the best for him.
Just as a reminder, besides Ade and Mafia, who is left in the tournament from Zambia?
We only have 2 giants remaining now. The rest have been eliminated.
But
yeah,
big players there.
Yeah.
Big representatives. Eh?
Of course, because we had the likes of Fikoti, we had the likes of Senzo representing Eagles, but all those the big guns are now down. But
don't forget Sangu.
Yes,
my
Sangu
main guy.
Yes.
Future Zambia one.
We see that's the future Buffalo. That's the future Buffalo. So looking at the match, it's going to get tense, but I know Ade is a machine and he's going to fight.
I wish him good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, while I wish King Ade good luck, the good luck from the break seems to have come the way of Ibra. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellows and 6 reds. Still on an open table. He puts 2 balls in combination motion in the same shot, leaving an open table in this cider, but again going clearly for the reds in a noisy and tensional cool playing atmosphere. The table is closed and Ibra is playing the reds, and they are 4. He has 1 which he can put quite easily to the center pocket on the left, either direct or off Ade's yellow. White ball could naturally open up the other red, which is near that center pocket, but also so close to Ade's yellow. Ibra is contemplating a move, a pattern, a clearance. He's one of those players on the entire African continent, in my opinion, who are the kings of the pattern, following a pattern and winning by an accurate pattern. I'm not so sure that he hasn't handled his pattern, Ibra, because of the resting position of Ade's yellow near that corner pocket on the top right of your screen. Maybe he's playing to open up that situation. Look at the queuing. That is the shot. The ball is open and Ibra is. He, however, doesn't have full sight of that yellow ball, which is almost touching Ade's. The red ball that is almost touching Ade's yellow. He nonetheless has a chance to put another red to the corresponding pocket, now on the top left of your screen. And yet he somehow misses it. Now if Ade is to win this match, then that should be the turning point of the match in its entirety. And should Ibra lose this match, that is the shot that will give him a full night of no sleep. And yet again, a chance comes begging for Ibra. I don't know if he has sight of the red ball which is looking at right now with the corner pocket on the left. If he does have it, then he should be home and dry. If he doesn't, then the match is still on. The frame is still on. It is 6-6 between King Ade all the way from Lusaka and the defending champion all the way from Kampala. Safety shot for Ibra.
Nice.
And a perfect safety. King Ade has demonstrated that sometimes nerves can get on top of him when executing shots under this kind of pressure. It is a very, very pressure moment. He knows that if he loses this frame, then he may as well have to start the journey back to Lusaka, which is quite a journey. And if he loses this frame, King Ade, then the hopes of the Zambian fraternity will lie only Moses Mafia. But also the advantage of the Eagles Polo Club having a spot in the final, which shall be played tomorrow in the team's event. At the press. As he thinks, as he contemplates, he will have to be mindful that he has 3 reds towards the top end, 3 yellows towards the top end of the table, where Ibra is having his 2 reds. As if he has to go now for somewhat a safety shot. I don't think he will be putting that yellow ball to the center pocket. He goes for a safety and fouls. No ball reached the cushion. Ibra doesn't believe his luck, and he doesn't believe his misfortune. I've just seen in this match that sometimes King Ade can be a little bit suspicious, especially when under pressure. People just uses his free shots to play the black ball into safety. Maybe that is the shot because of its thoughtfulness and execution that is bringing an end to the participation of King Ade in this competition. Ibra on now 2 reds and a black, all of which are positioned near respective corner pockets and in perfect space. He's now on 1 red. All he needs is to find white ball for the black. The pot is obvious and the rest will be history. He seems to be doing it with back spin, drawing the white ball backwards towards the direction where his hand is. Watch the skill. That is the skill, and it is spot on. Now on the black ball, which from this kind of range, as a defending champion, he can never ever miss. Ibra versus the black to make it to the round of 32. There he goes. Ibrahim Sejjemba knocks out one of Zambia's finest players in King Ade in one of the most hardly contested matches in the competition. Thank you for giving me company, ladies and gentlemen. Final score is Moses Sejjemba 6 and Ibrahim Sejjemba 7. We